What's up, you guys? This is Aira, and welcome back to another episode of Aira Transformation Vlogs. Now, for today's video, we are going to have a makeup transformation inspired by Miss International 2016, Kylie Verzosa. Finally, every time I am doing a makeup transformation, you guys keep on saying, oh, you look like Kylie Verzosa. There's a lot of comment. You can check my comment section. And that's why for today, I have decided to recreate her look or forever hold my peace. Without further ado, let's jump right into the video. Before I start, it's very funny because, in fact, we really do have a big similarities. Example, our beauty marks. Kylie Verzosa, I'm going to slide this one. Her photo here. Okay. She has this mole right here on the right side of her face. And she has a mole, another mole, at the bridge of her nose, which is the same thing with me. One thing, we have the same dimple, same placement of dimple, same structure of dimple. But the difference we have is she has a very fair skin, flawless looking. Her eye is bigger than mine, and her face is very small. And I have very big face. That's why for today we're going to contour that out. Kylie Verzosa, tabi ka muna. Okay, I had my face prepped and primed so that we can move on to foundation right away. For my foundation, I am going to take my Crayolan TV paint stick in the shade CF3. I'm going to balance it using my dumb sponge. Happy Foundation Day! As you can see, I had bounced my foundation smoothly, which is 2 shades lighter than the actual skin tone I have. And then I'm going to move on to concealer. For my concealer, I'm going to use Luxe Reveal Dynamic Duo in the shade 00. Alright, now that we are on Sadako mode, Sadako, okay, we are going to move on to structuring or emphasizing the structure or the dimensions of our face. Now, to emphasize that, I'm going to use Luxe Reveal Dynamic Duo again in the shade 03. After we seek help to cut out at least 1/4 of that big face and cover up all of my imperfections with 100 layers of foundation. Charlie! We're going to set everything. Now, I'm going to use my all-time favorite, or not my all-time favorite, maybe the only, the only powder foundation I have, which is Crayolan. Hey Crayolan, baka naman pa-sponsor! Crayolan translucent powder in the shade TL2. So we're going to use this to bake the highlighted part, and then we're going to use another shade of powder to set and to bake the contour part of the face. While we have this foundation baked, we're gonna move on to the eye part. For the brows, as I am noticing here, she has this very thick brows. She also have this very straight, not so arched, which is the same thing with my brows. And I guess she's not a fan of smoky eyes or so much colored eye. So that's what we're going to replicate. We're not gonna have this heavy eyeshadow, and instead we're gonna replicate the more natural look of Kylie Verzosa. So wish me luck. First off, I'm gonna take my Groove Proof eyebrow pencil from Benefit, the spoolie part, and use this to brush up the hair of my brows to set everything up, of course. Using the pencil on the other side, use this to give an outline for the brows. Now that we have an outline for the brows, I'm gonna take Benefit Browsings, this one, and use this to fill up the gap. To perfect the brow, to make it nice and crisp, I'm gonna take MAC Prep and Prime Concealer in the shade Medium. Now that we have perfected the brows, I'm gonna move on to eyeshadow. Also, I used concealer to give me a nice base for eyeshadow. Now for my eyeshadow, I'm gonna use Icon Pro, sponsored by Maya and Sila, my friend from Arizona. Taray! This one. It's all neutral. That's why I love this palette kasi mostly ng look ni Kylie Verzosa is all neutral. So we're going to replicate that. I'm going to try to explain the color story of it. So I'm gonna use the end part of it, which is like nude. This one will act as my transition shade. Okay, and to give this eyeshadow a little bit of drama, I'm gonna take this umber shade down here to just give me a little bit of shadow at the outer corner of my eye. Add up a little bit of sweetness, glam, and fierce to this look. I'm gonna use a little bit of shimmer. For the shimmer, I am going to dive in with this more like peachy shimmer. Hey, it looks so natural in fairness. Fairness Icon Pro, in fairness Arizona. Huh. Oh. Now to make some depth and to make this eyeshadow as one, I'm just gonna dip in with this darker shade down here and use this to the outer corner of my eye up until this dark shade meets the shimmer shade. We're done with eyeshadows. We're gonna move on to winged eyeliner or eyeliner. Now for this eyeliner, as I am looking at my peg, he is not a fan of winged eyeliner. And since we have almost like the same eyes, I'm just going to basically replicate the thing she's doing and apply it on my own eyes. And then I'm gonna set this eyeliner outline with it using this Revlon Color Stay Liquid Eye Pencil. We're moving on to contour. For the contour, I'm using Paladio Matte Bronzer. I'm just gonna use this to emphasize the hollows or replicate the hollows of Kylie Verzosa's face. For my blush on, using the same brush, I'm going to use Careline Oil Control Blush On. If you want to make your face smaller, the contour should be on the side going down, not on the side, because pagka dito yung blush on, nagbiging parang chubby yung cheek mo. Get what I mean? And this is the final look. I'm just gonna quickly go and wear wigs and wear my final outfit, and I'll be back, you guys, to show you the final look. Three things come to mind when I think of Miss International: culture, education, and international understanding. These three work together to make the brand of the Miss International relevant into the global fail. Nakakaloka. Uy, pero Joy, ganda. Uy, hindi ko alam na ganito yung magiging kalabasan, ah. Ang ganda! As in, kahit ako nasa-surprise dahil pag tumitingin sa amin, guys, aminin nyo! Ang ganda! Oh. Pwede na sa cream silk. Alam mo yun, pwede ko talagang agawan ng career tong si Kylie Verzosa. Oh guys, ano na? Kayo nag-request na ito, sana na-fulfill ko yung kagustuhan ninyo. Chikweng ka! Lakas ng tama mo, te! Anyways, guys, I hope you like this video. If you wanna see more of this video na mga kabaklaan, mga transformations, masasaya lang, GV lang. Gusto mo yan? Gusto ko yan! If you like this video, don't forget to give me thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to turn the notification bell para lagi tayo magchichikahan. Anyways, bye-bye, guys! Mwah, 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 mwah.